Hi Cancer, let's see what's coming in for you for mid-September. Ooh, how about that? I didn't see that when I was shuffling. It obviously flipped over at some point in the deck. Wanted to be seen as the first card that appeared. So we are starting with the Nine of Cups, the Judgment, wow, and the Death card. Oh my goodness, you are going through something pretty profound here. Okay, these are clarified by the Two of Swords, the World. What? And the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. This is an interesting energy. Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, victory and celebration. Starting something new, stepping through that 11-11 gateway. What I'm getting with that Seven of Cups, it's almost like you have all these ideas, all these wishes with this Nine of Cups in your current situation. You have all these wishes, all these things you want to bring into your reality, all these things that excite you, that bring you passion, that you've got a great vision for your life. You've got all these things you want to do. But what I'm feeling with this Seven of Cups, it's almost like they're all on equal footing. And it's like you can't narrow down which one to grab first. And they're all kind of grabbing your attention. And so your attention is divided. Your energy, your focus is divided. There are too many options here. I feel like instead of that being a broad scope allowing anything to come in, it's actually creating a little bit of a sense of confusion here. I'm bringing this up because of this Two of Swords. So as I said, the Nine of Cups, this is all your wishes coming true. But in this scenario, it's you having all these wishes that you're trying to make come true all at once. You've got all these wonderful ideas. You can see the path that can lead you on with that Four of Wands and this Six of Wands. There's a victory in sight. You can feel it. Ooh, yeah. If you keep going, it can just lead to a little bit of heartache because I'm just getting this sense of fogginess. This Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, so she can't see her target. This is the sense that I'm getting. It's like you need... And I don't always get this with this combination of cards, but this is what I'm feeling right now. I feel like you need to try and narrow your focus to one thing at a time. It's not that all of them can't come true. It's that this sense that you're trying to do everything at once, and it's kind of diluting your power a bit to manifest. You have the power to manifest. Holy cow, do you look at the cards around this? This is incredible. You have a lot of manifestation power. And the world is supporting you. The Judgment and the World card in your influencing energies, this is the potential for extreme, profound change here. These two are among the most transformative cards, right alongside the Death card, which you also have. So the World, this is about a cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. It's the final card of the Tarot. It's a massive transformative energy, and the Judgment card is an awakening. This is a spiritual awakening, a rebirth, coming back from the dead. I feel like you have such passion and vision for what you want your life to look like. There's something about the energy right now around you that is asking you to try to narrow your focus just a little bit. Go one goal at a time. Try not to divide your energies. I'm just getting this sense that you'll split yourself too much. You'll start to lose focus and you'll start feeling a little flat, and then you'll get really disheartened with that Three of Swords. That was poking out when I was looking at these other three cards, and it really wanted to be seen. So I was like, yeah, there's something that could try to surface, that kind of heartbreak, disheartened, disappointed kind of energy if you try to divide yourself too much and bring in all of these wishes all at once. Again, I'm not saying you can't have it all. I'm very much feeling that all of these wishes want to come in, and you have the power, as I said, to make that happen. Just try to keep your eye focused on one goal at a time. Use this Two of Swords energy to stay focused on one thing at a time. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it wants each step to be complete before you move to the next thing. So trust in your intuition for each goal that you have, for each of these wishes. I'm being quite vague because it's going to be different for everyone, but it's like if you want the everything, if you want the house, the partner, the great job, the awesome pets, the fantastic hobbies, the great friend group, if you want to be famous, if you want to travel the world, all of these amazing goals that you have in your head, these can all be accomplished, but if you try and do them all at once, it's all going to be kind of half done. All of them are going to be half done, and you don't want that. You want every goal to be completed to its utmost. So try to Keep your focus on one thing at a time. If they start to overlap, that feels okay. It's like if you keep your focus on one thing, go for that with all of your attention and all of your energy. And then if something else feels like it's opening up for you, one of your other wishes are opening up for you while you're still focusing on this, then just start moving towards that. That kind of overlap is completely okay from what I'm feeling with the energies. It's just when you're trying to do everything all at once at exactly the same time, it kind of feels like it's just going to get a little bit whitewashed and it's not going to work for you. It's a very exciting energy though, and holy cow, your outcome, the Death card with the 8 of Pentacles. Again, so much transformation available for you right now, Cancer. This Death card is, I love this card. This is such a cool card. He's a calm, collected character standing in the midst of a stampede while the sky opens up above him into this scary looking funnel, and he's completely chill. He's completely happy. He's welcoming in the chaos that's going on around him in a really calm and centered way. He's accepting the change that's going on around him because he's not rattled by it. He's steady. He's unchanged in the midst of the change. You are going through a profound transformation, but the inner you, that higher you that has these goals and these wishes, that is bringing in these transformations, you remain unchanged and unbattered by anything that's going on around you. So with this change that's coming in, that you are creating, because this death is following this world and this judgment, you are bringing this change in. This is a change that you know needs to happen. What I'm feeling is it's like it's forcing the material world around you to shift and match your higher level energy, which that judgment card is pointing to. It's raising the vibration of the world around you to match your level of calm and centeredness and helping you to bring in these wishes and these hopes and these dreams. The other card, the clarifying card for this death, is the 8 of Pentacles. While all this change is going on, it's like this is the same guy. You just keep focused on your goals, on what you're doing. Keep your head down. Keep focused on those things that bring you satisfaction. Working steadily and patiently away at all of those things that bring you joy. But again, one thing at a time. Putting your calm, centered groundedness into that work and allowing that to feed you and sustain you and keep you steady through all of the changes that are happening around you. This is incredible. You feel really good, Cancer. I think that's why you're probably trying to create all your wishes at once, because you can feel this incredible supportive energy. Just as I said, keep that focus on one goal at a time. I am going to pull some advice cards. I've kind of given you everything just intuitively from what I'm picking up from these cards. We'll see if the advice cards support that or if they provide any more information for you or ask you to do something completely different to what I've picked up on. Let's have a look. I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot for these ones. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's already a clarifier for me for what I was saying. Slow and steady. One goal at a time. This Knight of Pentacles is extremely patient. He plants his seeds and he waits very patiently for them to grow. Very, very slow, steady, practical knight. Again, that practicality, that sense of groundedness for that 8 of Pentacles while the chaos goes on around you. That's awesome. 3 of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Yep, we had the 3 of Pentacles hidden under there. I almost had a look at it. I could feel it in the background. It's coming in here. It's another Pentacles card, another slow and steady, patient, grounded energy. The 3 of Pentacles can be a card of collaboration, of working with other people, but it's kind of at a lower level. It's not like going to ask for advice from people. It is more collaborative. It's working with people at your level, kind of working together to build something together at the same pace. But the other meaning for this card is it's the apprenticeship card. So it's asking you to just take that step back and kind of look at everything as an apprentice rather than try to master everything all at once. Allow yourself to be a little bit more student-like. So keep your mind open and be a little bit more go with the flow. The Knight of Pentacles is not exactly a go with the flow knight. He's a little bit more stubborn than that, but I'm not getting that sense with this card. That's the advice. It's more of that slow and steady pace, but I'm just feeling that sense of trusting in the pace that things need to go. So if you're feeling a little harried and you just want everything at once, which I'm kind of feeling a little bit with that 7 of Cups and 9 of Cups, it's like you're really wanting to bring in everything in all at once. Try just to reconnect with your hobbies, your project, whatever it is that you can focus on and ground yourself in and find that sense of satisfaction, and allow yourself to go back into that slow and steady patient student mentality. You can't learn everything at once as a student, as much as we might want to. Things take time. We have to learn one piece at a time, and it builds and builds and builds. That's what this is. This is about building your knowledge. This is like the architecture students learning their craft. You can't build a building all at once. You lay one brick on top of another. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. That creates these masterpieces, and that's what this energy is asking you to do. Just try to be a little bit more patient with the energy, with your wishes. Allow the universe to keep pace with you, and you try to keep pace with the universe. Try not to push things. As I said, that's where you might end up getting a bit disheartened and even a little bit disappointed because things aren't manifesting the way you want them to. It's kind of removing that sense of expectation for how everything should be. It's not saying that you can't have it all, as I said multiple times. It's just a case of trying not to put expectations on how they have to manifest. The universe wants to create our wishes for us, but if we tell it the way we want it to happen, we tend to get in the way of the flow, and things actually don't work out in the best way possible. The universe knows how to create things in the best way possible. We just need to trust in that. So a bit of that student mentality, that apprentice mentality, and allow things to work at their slow and steady pace. The Lovers card. Wow, another major arcana. And I just have to say, you've got the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again, matching that one. Slow and steady, patient, dedicated work that brings you satisfaction, mastering that skill. I am going to keep shuffling though, so I won't keep that at the bottom. But the Lovers card here. Now, this is a really interesting one in the advice position. I'm getting this sense of you trying to find the balance between keeping your heart open to these wishes coming in. The Lovers is all about love. It's asking you to follow your passion, to reach great heights with this, and trust that this angel, that the universe is trying to help you manifest this. The sun is shining on you. This is reiterating everything that I said. The universe wants to manifest your wishes for you. So it wants you to keep your heart invested in this, keep your heart open, and remember why you're doing this in the first place. But it's also a card of trusting. It's exactly what I was saying, this sense of trust that the universe is going to bring it in without you interfering. So it's like you just need to kind of step out of the way of this. Keep your eye focused on one goal at a time, and then keep your head down and just work away at what keeps you grounded and finding satisfaction and joy, and allow the universe to manifest this for you, helping you to reach these great heights. The choice that needs to be made, that often comes in with this Lovers card, is always to choose love. Choose to follow your heart. Always follow your heart. Whatever is going to bring you the most joy here. That's pretty cool. So nothing in these advice cards discounted anything I had already told you. It pretty much reinforced it. Just make sure you do follow your heart, and just slow and steady pace, one step at a time, and kind of get out of the universe's way. It's going to bring in these amazing things for you. And I feel like the more you can do that, get in line with the universe, get into that flow state, the less you'll be buffeted by that Death card. Whatever change is coming in, this change that you're bringing in to ensure that the world around you matches your highest goals. All right, I'm pulling 3 final cards for you, 3 final message cards. The first one that came out is the 7 of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles, particularly in these advice cards. 3 of the 4 are Pentacles. This is very grounding energy, very slow paced. In fact, this is a card of taking a moment to stop. This is asking you to stop, look at where you've come from, figure out what exactly it is that you want to take forward with you before you make your next steps. This is actually a really important step to take when you're trying to bring in your wishes, trying to follow your goals and follow your aspirations. Because if you get really clear about what it is you want, you'll be able to kind of figure out which ones you want to go for first. And you'll be able to see more clearly with that 2 of Swords and figure out one goal at a time, one step at a time. It might be more methodical than you'd like, but that seems to be the best way forward with the energy that's around you right now, because the change is massive and it's coming in whether you're ready or not. So if you can stay grounded and follow the more practical steps, you will actually manage the changes that come sweeping in much more easily. And you'll reach higher states. The angels want you to reach that high level, that high mountain state. All right. Okay, the Five of Swords. Wow, that's a really interesting card. I'm going to wait to read that until I pull the final message card for you. But essentially, the Five of Swords is about a no-win situation. The swords are the mental suit, so it could be some inner battle that's going on, like you can't see clearly. And that's actually really interesting because we had the King of Swords that flipped over in the deck. He's got a lot of clarity. He's a great authority, a lot of intelligence, clarity, vision. He's quite cold, but he's very, very clear on his goals. I feel like this is what is needed. What I'm feeling this Five of Swords is pointing at is this sense that if you don't find your grounding and figure out what it is you really, truly want, if you don't take this time to ground each wish in reality one step at a time, these amazing, beautiful wish cards all around here, that Five of Swords, it could be that inner battle that you might end up going towards with that Four of Cups, bringing in that sense of dissatisfaction, and the Three of Swords, which is that heartache, disappointment. You want your wishes to come through. Now, those two cards, the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords, they're buried in here. They wanted to be seen. It's like just a little warning to let you know you don't want to go down that path. And that's what this Five of Swords feels like it's coming for. If you start feeling inner conflict, if you start getting a little bit agitated or anxious or worried, if you start feeling anger or frustration, anything like that, try to ground yourself again, reground yourself, go back to that Eight of Pentacles energy, focus on your goals, really stay focused on what gives you a sense of purpose and satisfaction. You are going to gain this clarity. This King of Swords, as I said, he has a very high vision, very clear thinking. He cuts through the nonsense and sees things very clearly. It's like he'll be cutting off that blindfold so she can see where she needs to aim her arrow. Let me just pull. Yeah. Wow. Got all those Pentacles and now you got Three Swords in a row. I just wanted to pull a clarifier on this King of Swords just to see if this is where you were going to end up. To get the Ace of Swords immediately after that, absolutely, this is where you're going to end up. This is inspiration from the universe. This is a sudden burst of clarity and vision. There's something that's going to help you get out of this internal angsty battle of, I don't know which way to go. I don't know what I want to do. How do I bring all my wishes in all at once? That's the struggle. You don't want to bring them all in at once because that's not the way to go. These two have one sword each. You've got the Ace of Swords, that gift from the universe, a flash of inspiration, one clear, sharp idea to follow, and that King of Swords, that clarity, that vision. You will be fine here. Just reground yourself anytime you get that sense of anxiety. Get back into that flow state by following your hobbies, doing those things that bring you satisfaction and help ground you. But don't lose heart with that Lover's card. Keep that passion and that love always in your heart, always in your focus. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles. That's a really interesting card there. Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Ooh, wow. And the Ace of Cups. Yes, okay. There's this sense that you could go either way. You could choose to just ignore me and keep trying to bring in all your wishes all at once. It's like these are the two options that you need to weigh up here. If you do keep trying to create all your wishes at once, to just make everything happen the way you want them to happen, all at the same time, you may lose out on some of these wishes. These 3 cups have spilled. He's got 2 cups remaining. So I'm not saying none of the wishes are going to come true. It's just there's more potential of creating all of your wishes if you go one wish at a time, if you follow one step at a time. It's only you that's going to stand in your way. You're the only one that's going to get in your own way here. I don't feel like there's anything outside of you blocking you. It's just you not being able to see clearly where you're aiming, how to get yourself free of this. You've got the strength to make it happen, and you've got the universal support. The universe wants to bring you wishes. But again, that Ace of Cups, it's one cup, it's one wish at a time. Oh, Cancer, I so want this for you. I want you to follow this path of bringing in all of your wishes, but one wish at a time. I think I've said it enough. There's just so much potential here, and there's so much wonderful change available for you. It's like world changing. You've got that world card. This is a really big deal. So it is, I know I said that you just need to kind of get out of the way of the universe, but this is kind of in your hands. It's kind of up to you if you do that or not. You could choose to try to force the universe's hand, to try to make all your wishes come true all at once. I just feel like that's the path that is going to lead to a little bit of that disappointment in the background there. If you follow the other path, you're going to have victory. Stepping through that 1111 gateway, if you allow yourself to be in the flow, keep all of your wishes here, keep them suspended around you. Don't dismiss them, don't let them go. Just make sure you follow them one at a time. All right, I've said enough of all of that, Cancer. I think I've hammered in the point. The cards are really trying to be strong with this, but this is looking like it's going to be an incredible time for you. And I wish you all the best with this choice, with this path that you need to take, and I can't wait to see what you do with it all. Big transformations though, incredible. Best of luck with it, Cancer.